She's the cutting-edge skin doctor for every discriminating fashionista. Pat Wexler's impressive body of work includes stars from Christy Brinkley to Paulina Poroskova.
You're about as famous as your celebrity clientele. Let's talk about some of those people.
Well, it's well known that a lot of designers come to me, Donna Karan, Carolina Herrera. I have well-known models like Christy Brinkley and Iman. I've had a lot of well-known people come to me over the years.
Yeah, and what is it about what you do that they love? What do they say, oh, I can't live without this?
Well, I think the thing that I do most is I listen to them, and I certainly never do anything that would make them look silly. My aesthetic is one of gracefulness and a natural look, and I think that anybody who comes to me should just look great for who they are. You shouldn't try to look different, and nobody should ever say, oh my God, your Botox looks great, because that's not a compliment.
Do you feel that when people come in sometimes that they want a lot more than you want to give them, so you have to take them down a notch?
I have to bring them down, yes, absolutely. I think
Is that easy?
You know what, it takes me more time to say no than it would to do the procedure, but when you do too much, it's not a good reflection on them and it's not a good reflection on me.
How do you warn people against the dangers of going overboard?
For example, I guess when Dancing with the Stars was on, everybody was talking about how much work Priscilla Presley had done. And I don't usually talk about negatives, but that, I think, brought attention to the fact that you can go overboard with fillers. Everything that's new is not necessarily better, but everything that's better was once new. So things that are new should be taken with caution, and don't be the first on your block to try it.
But fillers like Restylane and muscle relaxers like Botox still remain the most commonly requested treatments for turning back the clock.
So Dr. Wexler, you're going to show us some anti-aging procedures, right?
Yes.
What are we going to do on Kathy here?
Well, Kathy, relax your face. Kathy has these cheeks that have dropped a little bit. She's got 3 children under the age of 5.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So she stays up late at night and she works full time.
Oh.
So her cheeks are dropped, so she's got this little bit of a hollow under her eyes. So I'm going to lift her cheeks up to make her look less tired with Restylane. And she wants a little bit of Botox just to give her a little lift to her eyebrows. So you're going to look at me, all right, the whole time. And I'm going under the skin and I'm lifting the hollow.
How long does the procedure last?
Usually 4 to 6 months. It's perking up right away. You look much less tired. Good. Smile. See how much less tired that is? Let's give you a little lift to the corners of your mouth.
Because lips get thinner with age, women also use Restylane to puff up their pout.
Doctor, you did the Restylane.
So we did the Restylane in the cheeks, we did the corners of the mouth to lift the corners, and we did her lips.
And now you're going to do Botox?
Yeah. I'm going to do the Botox across the eyebrow, and what that's going to do is it's going to separate and lift her arch.
Okay.
So squint, relax. Okay. Now by squinting, I'm seeing the exact form of the muscle, and I can see exactly where I need to inject it. That's it. Done. You can see those hollows under your eyes are gone if you smile. Your cheeks are back to being lifted. The corners of your mouth are lifted. Your lips look really pretty and natural.
And this is basically a lunchtime procedure?
It's a lunchtime procedure. She can go back to work or go out for the evening.
Getting Botox these days is as common as a manicure and pedicure, right?
You know, it's as common as it, but should be not treated the same way. You shouldn't be going to a manicurist to get it. You should make sure whoever you're going to is a qualified physician.
Ready for a hot date.
Yeah, but don't get pregnant again.
Oh no, I'm done.
Now, as these procedures grow increasingly prevalent, there's even more pressure among mere mortals to look young and flawless.
Do you think that the skincare industry preys on women's insecurities?
I think that the skincare industry is trying very hard to educate women now, and to serve them you have to give them what they want, give them performance products, and meet their economic needs. So we can't feed on their insecurities. You have to give people a positive reinforcement that they deserve to have good skin. It's what I call dermocracy. Every person has the right to have beautiful, healthy skin.
Skincare, as you know, is a multi-billion-dollar industry. How can consumers navigate the market?
I think it's very difficult to navigate the industry because you've got all of these very catchy names to products, and they make you think that you're getting something you're not. And I think you navigate it by learning ingredients, and the journalists have done a great job of coming out with articles on what ingredients should I look for, and read labeling, and look for systems, because I think systems work well together.
And she's no stranger to skincare systems. Wexler created lines for both Donna Karan and Calvin Klein, but most recently she developed a unique formula for her own award-winning products.
What makes your line different from others?
The technology. MMPI 20 is a technology that will not go out of fashion. It's not a fad. It's anti-aging technology that builds up elastic tissue and collagen in the skin and prevents the aging process at the same time.
What are MMPs?
MMPs are like little Pac-Men in the skin that chew up the collagen, but MMP inhibitors. My MMPI 20 stops the harmful effects of all the known MMPs in the skin.
Besides using your skincare line, what are some tips that you can give us to have great skin?
Besides using my skincare line, obviously, you can put a humidifier in your room in the evening, and that'll keep your skin nice and moist. Not drinking a lot of alcohol, no tobacco for sure. Avoiding spicy foods, which bring a flush to the skin. Avoiding stress, which of course we can all do. And avoiding caffeine, which is another thing that brings a flush to the skin. You know what the best tip is? Early intervention, doing lots of little things young.